Hi, I'm Rob and welcome to another TW White & Sons video review. Today's car is a Nissan Juke. So we have here a Nissan Juke. This is a 1 litre 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's called a DIG-T and the trim level is called an N-Connect. So it's a manual gearbox car running through the front wheels and it's got 115 horsepower. So it's quite an economical little thing. It's got a good turner's pace. It's running a 6-speed manual, so it's got a good economy and of course nice cruising on the motorway speeds. So looking right nice here in a red metallic. It's trying to identify the colour online. I don't think it's flame red, but it's certainly a red of some description. It's got a great black contrast running through the whole of the car. I may need to speak a little louder if you can hear the mechanical diggers in the background, which I apologise for profusely. So it is a one-owner car. It's got around 12,000 miles and this is a late 2021 registered vehicle, so it's only just about 3 years old around about now. Looking great here with privacy glass, which goes nicely with the contrast on the black trim, which runs onto the B pillars, onto the mirrors, onto the A pillar, and then around to the front of the car. And again, classic Juke styling. So you've got the prominent headlamps and the high level eyebrows, which are your daytime running lights. This particular car's got LED lights as well, which are auto function. So yeah, nice compact little family SUV. So let's work our way around to the back of the car. Into the boot area. So there's a touchpad under the Nissan badge here, which will lift. It's non-powered in this instance. Then you get a split level boot. So this Juke mat, which is quite nice. Then there's another storage area below, which then is hiding a first aid kit and warning triangle. And then below that again, there's even more storage, but in this instance is hiding the foam kit and compressor unit. So lots of storage there. This can actually be dropped down on another lower level. You can obviously move the parcel shelf, and then you've got a 40-60 split on the back seats if you need to fold down a bit further. So we'll just close that down. Back has rear parking sensors and there's also a reversing camera on there as well. Okay, so we come into the back of the car. Cloth seat interior, which is like a black, charcoal and a silver sort of contrast on there, which is quite nice. Brightens the cabin up. That includes the door cards themselves with a nice grey finish, and then there are mats all round for all 4 footwells. This also has 3 3-point belts, and it's also got ISOFIX for children's safety seats to be mounted correctly. So nice roomy cabin. Seems to be quite a lot of room in there. As we come back out, you'll note there's keyless entry for this car. You've also got power folding mirrors, and again there's the indicator light is integrated into the mirror itself, looking nice in gloss black. Coming onto the driver's door card itself, again there's a nice white stitch and grey contrast which goes with the seats. And there's other trim, which is a glossy grey finish there. Power fold mirrors, and of course all-round windows, which you control from the door. Seat itself, there's a sports type seat. There's a height adjustment, and again that complements the sports steering wheel, the flat bottom, and again that's reach and brake adjustable. So I shall jump on in. And we've got lots of functions and features in here to discuss. So we have auto stop and go function. So there's an off switch for that around about here. The wipers are automatic, so they'll use the sensor in the top of the windscreen to detect rain, and of course the lights are too, and they'll come on and off when it's dark enough. Coming across, the wheel is a multi-function leather bound steering wheel. This side predominantly is for media functions, so you can change the track, increase the volume. Of course you'll have the same functionality on the actual screen itself just above. The computer is controlled in the middle here, so you can show various bits of information around fuel economy, tripometers, and once the navigation is live it will turn back from the compass into turn by turn from the navigation. The right hand spoke is cruise control and speed limiter, and then you've got voice command plus Bluetooth telephone prep. So once your phone is synced, you'll be able to make and receive calls just by touching the button, and of course that will put all your data up onto the touch screen up here as well. So Bluetooth streaming, there'll be Apple and Android CarPlay as well, linked into the cable down below. And we have of course dual zone climate control, so that will give the car a nice cool cabin in the summer months and keep you nice and toasty in the winter. We have a stop start button, quite prevalent these days, and coming down there's a driving mode function. So this little rocker switch will take it from normal, eco and sports. Just by rocking the switch, you'll see an impact on the dash, and it affects the steering's weight, the throttle's response. It will make the car feel either a little bit more sporty or a little bit more economical. Electronic parking brake, and again that's going to keep this area sort of clear for drink storage. More storage in front of the gear shifter itself, and again there's USBs and another 12-volt supply there. Somewhere to plug in an old school charger, or indeed the tyre foam compressor. Then we've got some more sort of Juke style design features. We have these eyeball air vents running through the middle of the vehicle. We have this sort of a fake leatherette feel with a nice white stitch running through both the door cards into the dashboard itself. A dark headlining, again, keeps the car in that sporty feel. Okay, and the back looks quite clean and tidy, as does the whole car really. So, electrochromatic rear view mirror, again it's going to stop dazzle from behind, but fundamentally a really nice car. Now the infotainment also has things like a reversing camera, so pop it into reverse and it will show what's going on behind you, and it will pop both the front and rear parking sensors on at the same time. So once you're close enough front or rear, it'll start to beep and beep you down to around about 30 centimeters. The car's obviously got standard audio functions as you'd expect, so digital AM, FM, and Bluetooth streaming, and of course Android Auto when it's ready. Camera has obviously works in reverse, but of course mapping is your sat nav there. So again, if you're not using the Android Auto, then you'll be using the Nissan's mapping system, and again looks quite nice. Has an easy to use function here to zoom in and out, and again you can talk to the car and command it in, and again you can do that too when you're paired into Apple or Android, so you'll be able to talk your instructions into, say, the sat nav for Google Maps or Waze. So a nice high spec little car, as most little cars are these days. So we have, in summary, a Nissan Juke N-Connecta 1 litre DIG-T turbocharged engine with 115 horsepower, and it's awaiting your phone call or email. So we look forward to hearing from you. We take part exchange, of course, and of course we can help you fund your purchase should that be required. So we hope to hear from you soon. Many thanks.